and welcome to Extreme Rules, done All-CAW Wrestling style. We are live in Rosemont, Illinois, I think. I am the Big Daddy D, and I'm joined here at ringside by quite a few people. I've got the Little Daddy E.
I'm tired.
I've got the Little Natty No, who will probably only communicate via the sound board thing he's got. What's the name of the app you've got? Instant Buttons. So he'll probably only communicate via the Instant Buttons app, like that. And I'm joined with the little Lizzy Wizzy, who's currently stuffing his face with Cookie Crunch.
So you might see some buttons like that.
I have to say they looked a lot bigger on the box. I took them out of the box and they look massive on the box. Use the spoon, man, don't use your fingers. They looked absolutely massive on the box. It says, right, you can... Thanks, that little Natty No. They looked absolutely massive on the box, but then you take them out, there's these tiny piddly little things. So anyway, these... Thank you, little Natty No. How about you put a... How about you put...
Me.
Yes, that's you. Except, well, except you do share a similar hairstyle to Blanca.
Yeah.
All right, little Natty No, try and tone it down to the point where your soundboard actually is relevant to what's going off on screen, because you're just hitting random buttons at the moment.
Look, here's Tiny Tiger and Black Panther.
That is correct. They're Team Meow Mix. So these are the finals of the D-League Tag Team Tournament here. Team Street Fighter, they beat the BWO, the Blue World Order, that's Skeletor and the Genie from Aladdin. Yes, in order to get here. Whilst Meow Mix defeated Team Disney, which was the team of Buzz Lightyear and Winnie the Pooh. Which was quite a sight to behold.
Well, instead of Tony to the Tiger, didn't we try and make Pink Panther?
We did try to make Pink Panther. We had Team Meow Mix set up as a team on 2K16. It was Black Panther and Pink Panther. But then 2K16 had the whole data corruption issue, so thanks for that. So we basically made the team again, but on 2K14 and we've turned the Tiger instead. And you would say, they're a great team.
Right.
Boo, get off the stage. I don't know where the pizza is, little Natty No. But early in the morning for pizza. It's a pay-per-view, you know, which means it's about 2 o'clock in the morning in this country, I think. I'll probably upload this about, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, UK time, usually. Yeah. And something has happened to Blanca.
Blanca, no.
What has happened?
Blanca's going to explode!
Blanca is vibrating in the middle of the ring. What the hell? I would make a rude joke about that, but little Lizzy Wizzy is here, so I won't. Makes the tag to Tony the Tiger. Hang on a minute. It's a super kick party. The Extreme Rules are kicking off with a super kick party. Imagine getting kicked in the face by a tiger. Literally kicked in the face by a tiger.
That hurts.
Hang on. He's going for it's a steamroller. Shades of Iron Man there. Tony the Tiger hitting a steamroller on Blanca. Blanca tried to do something and Tony the Tiger just punched him away. It's like, nope, you're not doing that.
Just punch him with his tiny tiger paw.
What is that?
Now, here's on the Black Panther, which is,
Hang on, what's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? Ooh, so crazy! Blanca with a splash off the top rope. Going for a pin. 1, 2. That was quick.
and the vibranium cat gets eaten by me.
Yes. The large ginger green version of Little Lizzy Wizzy gets secures the pinfall for his team by hitting the Warrior King of Wakanda. Is it Wakanda? Wakanda. I was waiting for that. The Vibranium Cat.
What?
So your winners and new D-League Tag Team Champions, the first ever D-League Tag Team Champions, are Team Street Fighter. And based on the comments that we got on the last video, this team was the odds-on favourite to win the whole tournament. Yep. Just goes to show Blanca, he hadn't won a single match before, he was in countless tournaments and Raw Rumbles, beat him in a single match, he gets moved to the D-League, and he becomes a champion. And that's quite a good start for e.honda's career as well. So it just goes to show, folks, we have these two separate brands in All-CAW Wrestling. We have the main roster and we have the D-League. Just goes to show if you can't get a bit of traction on one division, on one brand, you move over to the next, and the next thing you know, you've got some momentum. And those are the teams that they defeated in order to win those titles. They beat the Blue World Order last week, and they beat the Amics tonight. So our next match is for the Amazon League Championship. It's Road...
Yeah.
Alright, number one, don't interrupt me when I'm talking. That was my line that you just stole there.
Okay.
And number two, Jimmy Harness from Street Fighter 4. So, we will use characters. Well, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Have you got a G.I. Joe? I was waiting for a G.I. Joe sound thing then.
That'll do. That's Skyrim!
Skyrim's got naught to do with G.I. Joe.
Skyrim, you idiot!
Oh, and because we've got this on Universe mode and we've got it on random attires, Rogue has come out wearing her Southern Belle outfit.
I really hated that one.
Well, you didn't like it. I know when we had my mate Ian commentating with us, he did rather like that outfit, didn't he? Ooh. And now here comes Jury
That's
Han,
even worse!
all decked out in purple and black. I suppose she's like All-CAW Wrestling's version of Paige, isn't she? Except she's Korean rather than English.
I
What?
found the one.
The one what? No, that's copyright Joe.
That's not G.I. Joe.
Cut that
Joe.
off. We'll get a copyright claim on that, maybe.
Both of their outfits looks awful.
They're a bit too revealing for your taste, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes. They're not covered up enough.
Yes.
You'll have them wrestling in cardigans and fleeces.
No,
Big
I'd
really
rather
good.
wrestle in full clothing rather than let the crowd see your...
Well, you see, because I live in the north of England, you know, a fella's rite of passage is not unhooking the first bra strap. It's undoing a button on a duffel coat. Just another 2 to go. Then I can get my hands on that fleece. Ooh. Any road. Amazon League title on the hand. It's X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Indeed.
But not Street Fighter 5. Oh no,
Because nobody likes that game.
Now then, wasn't there something that you read up this week about Street Fighter 5?
Yeah, you see, Street Fighter 5 has only sold 1 million copies worldwide. 1 million worldwide. That's mostly because the online system's horrible. There's literally no single player mode.
Is it not an arcade mode then?
No arcade mode. There's the story mode for each character, but it's like 3 fights long.
It's
No
free
cutscenes.
it's 3 fights long, and the AI is like really bad, so it's incredibly easy. Is that right?
Yeah, you can beat them in like 10 seconds.
And the cutscenes,
They're not cutscenes, they're just still images.
they're just Whilst in Street Fighter 4, your opening was like you had like an anime sort of animated opening, didn't you? Which the animation wasn't cracking on.
Well, no,
I mean,
with the opening, you still had like a still image type thing, but you know that's okay. But like in the middle, you had like an in-game cutscene against your rival.
yeah,
But
when
then
you fight your rival, yes.
But then right at the end, for beating the game, you got a fully animated cutscene. It looked amazing.
Well, that's it. I mean, so why didn't they have that with Street Fighter 5? You know what I mean? If you've got a thing where, you know, the characters are talking to each other before they fight, why couldn't you have used, like, the in-game engine to... Oh, hang on a minute. She's doing a figure 4 leg lock round the post! Oh. Shades of Bret Hart when he was a heel! Oh, my God, Rome's in trouble here. And she just awkwardly falls out of the ring. Awkwardly.
With her boob on the ropes.
Are you going? Little Natty News going, he's had enough.
I'll stand being around you people.
Well, you weren't contributing much, you were just sitting there hitting random buttons. I could get a trained monkey to do that. And at least I'd only have to pay the monkey in bananas. Oh wait, I don't pay you guys, do I?
No.
Ah, right. Just like TNA.
Yay!
Which is why Bad News Barrett never appeared. It will never appear in TNA because I've got some bad news for you. What? I want paying. Oh shit.
Either way, so with Street Fighter 5, obviously Capcom thought, oh yeah, only competitive people who go online only will play this.
Hang on a minute, Rogue just hit Judy with the Alabama Slam.
Oh.
She's telling her to get up. She's going for the head vice. She's going for the head vice. She's got Judy hand trapped. Is she going to trap? No. Oh, drops her straight on her face.
I'm just going to put on the ice.
She's just... They're not scantily clad at Lizzie Wizzy. Rogue going for the pin.
Too much.
1, 2, 3. A successful title defense here for Rogue tonight at Extreme Rules. Let's look at some replays.
Yeah, and I like me not getting to finish the story.
You'll finish your story.
Yeah.
It's just that you were hitting a finisher. You had to call the finisher. Alabama Slam, followed by the head vice. What a deadly combination that was. Jury hand, she tried fighting back with her trademark taekwondo kicks and that figure four leg lock round the post, but it wasn't enough to take down the power of the X-Men, X-Woman, X-Person. The Southern Belle, Rogue, reigning supreme here tonight at Extreme Rules. Right.
I forgot what
She can fly, and well, in the comics and in the animated series, she could fly and she was invincible, and she could also absorb other people's powers by touching them.
Yeah, because we got Miss Marvel stuff. They can just do all the stuff that
That's it. Is it still the same? She didn't. She couldn't fly, and she wasn't indestructible in X-Men Evolution, was she? I think she just had the thing. Oh, now then, this will be a barn burner. The Terminator versus Skeletor for the King of Hardcore title. Skeletor getting his title shot by winning it at our last Randomness Rules event, which was done on Fire Pro Wrestling.
Yeah!
He overcame the likes of Venom, Bane, the Joker, Jason Voorhees, and Hugo Andor in order to get this title shot.
I've also actually filmed that next match now for Fire Pro.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, because I watched Green Hulk versus Red Hulk. I did it. I made it myself.
In a landmine deathmatch?
Landmine deathmatch.
Have you filmed it?
Yes.
Oh, brilliant! Right, that's going to be coming up next then. I don't know.
I could always change it though, because right now Red Hulk it looks kind of the same as Green Hulk.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could pretty much... Red Hulk's the same, isn't it? Except he's got red skin, and I think he's got spiky hair and yellow eyes.
It's also the East... Oh yeah, okay, I'll have to change that.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
There's also some UCW arena because I got this starter pack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was it a ROM?
Yeah. But,
Alright, you can say it's a ROM.
No, it's a ROM, but...
You're not going to get the cyber police knocking down your door.
No, it's a ROM, but you can also download save files off the internet.
I backtraced it, and I'm going to report you to the cyber police.
Well, since the ROM's available on the internet freely now, and like copyright and stuff like expired, so you're allowed to use it as much as you want.
Well, so's tentacle porn, mate. That doesn't make it any road.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
I had little Lizzie with his ears coming up at that point, don't worry.
Silence, you funny fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling. Go, and don't let me see your mangy hide around.
Check out Skeletor's Twitter account.
Oh my.
You very fool. So we were talking about Street Fighter 5.
Oh yeah, we were. So anyway, whatever the reason was, like maybe it's because of the giant bugs.
Well, the game's not even finished, is it?
Yeah, the game's not even finished. They're releasing all the other characters later for more money. So you're paying money to pay more money.
Well, I think you can get it if you pay actual money, but you can also make in-game currency as well. But apparently it's really hard to make in-game currency.
Yeah, because you can only get it through the survival mode, and if you want to get a new character, you have to win. I think it's like 6,000 matches.
Oh, that's ridiculous. What, online or
No, it's
survival mode?
just a survival. You don't get anything from story mode or online mode.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't they having it where it's like, right, I don't know, you finished a game with a character that's, I don't know, 1,000 points. Yeah?
Yeah,
You finished the game with 6 characters, that's 6,000 points.
And there's only like not
Now,
many,
now you can unlock a new character, you know.
there's not that many characters in the game already,
Well,
so they
that's
still
it.
make a profit off it.
Well, what happened to the days where you'd play a Tekken game, right?
And you just unlock characters.
You unlocked characters by playing through the game, you know what I mean? You were encouraged to play through the game with each character because each character had their own sub-boss to unlock.
Yeah. But in Street Fighter 5 it's mostly just, okay, ignore all the other guys except your main. Just play your main.
Yeah.
You want to play Zangief for the rest of your life? Go ahead.
It's ridiculous. I mean, is that why Akuma's going to be in Tekken 7? Because he basically saw what Street Fighter 5 was going to be like, and we're like, sod this, mate. I'm jumping ship. I'm going to WCW.
And also I want to point out that, again, as I said, it's full of bugs. So, Zangief's spinning power driver, you can jump in the air, put in the command and land, and then wait as long as you want to press the button to do it.
That's going to be open to abuse, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
So, I imagine you get people spamming spinning power drivers on the online mode all the time, then.
Only really people who, like, specifically buy the actual, like, game pads. You know, what the actual Wi-Fi is.
Oh, Jesus.
Either way, so it only sold 1 million copies worldwide, and Pokemon Tekken sold
I've heard about this, yeah. It's the Pokemon fighting game.
Yeah, it's
built with the Tekken engine.
Well, I mean, it's kind of less like Tekken and more like an arena fighter.
But it is a fighting game.
But it is a fighting game, yeah. It's just, I don't know, I guess it's... I want to say it's more like the Naruto games, but I've never really played them. But
I wouldn't know what you were referring to.
Yeah.
That doesn't really work as a base of reference for me, I'm afraid.
Basically, you can move around in the 3D space, but still jump in and start thumping someone. Okay.
So as Pokken basically had better reviews and has gone down better than Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, Pokken has sold more copies worldwide than Street Fighter 5, and it's on the Wii U, a console which nobody wants to buy.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is brilliant. That you couldn't get a bigger fail than that if you tried. Yes, little Lizzie Wizzy.
Do you know that Minecraft sold? I think it's over 2 million worldwide.
Wow, 2 million.
I think they've sold more than 2 million worldwide. Spinebuster by the Terminator! We've not seen any weapons used in this match yet. The two of them have just been content to absolutely beat the crap out of each other.
You'd think they would grab a weapon, but no, the AI is terrible.
Well, it's Extreme Rules anyway. I think, apart with the exception of the Amazon League match, everything is like no DQ.
It's Extreme Rules, anything goes, as long as it's allowed within the in-game engine.
As Bobby Heenan used to be fond of shouting, uncensored, "It's uncensored! You can do whatever the hell you want!" Really? So you come out, so you bring a gun?
You just bring a gun, it's like, I win.
I think it was just possible that Bobby Heenan realised, oh shit, I'm in WCW, may as well just go onto autopilot. "It's great to be here, Tony," he said to me and Gino Gooden at WrestleMania 18. It's like, were you prepping up the bar earlier on, or had you just engaged in Nitro autopilot? Skeletor, going for the Brokeback Snake Mountain.
Please no.
He's going for the Brokeback Snake Mountain.
No.
Skeletor's not using weapons. He's looking to out-wrestle the Terminator. He's looking to snap that endoskeleton in two. The power of the Lord of Destruction there. And he's got him right in the middle of the ring. There is nowhere for the Terminator to go.
He cannot escape.
He can't feel pain either, can the Terminator, can he?
No, so this is kind of pointless.
Yeah, but he's going to have a bit of a job trying to move around the ring when his endoskeleton's been snapped in half. It'll be like at the end of Terminator 1, he'll have no legs, he'll just be crawling about the place. We need to find a hydraulic press to put him in to finish him off. And Skeletor, what's he going for? Oh my god, the Skeletor screwdriver! Skeletor screwdriver, that might just finish it off. Going for the pin, 1, 2, 3. Jesus, what a deadly move that is.
And the Lord of Destruction now lives in a giant snake.
He lives in a giant snake.
He's a murderous robot from the future.
Yes, he did. Well done. Good observation there. Wow. I mean, that Skeletor screwdriver. What a dangerous looking move that is. That's the type of move that would like get banned in the WWE. It's like, Vince McMahon would look at that and go, no, you're not doing that.
Stop now. Which is why it's kind of weird how on the games you can have as many power drivers as you want.
Yes. Literally every move is a pile driver.
So your power driver.
Hey, that could be an original character with an All-CAW Wrestling. Send your pile driver.
What, you mean like the time I made Ultimate Paul Heyman and all his attacks for suplex?
We need to have Ultimate Paul Heyman. While we're still using 2K14, we need to have Ultimate Paul Heyman. Basically, it's Paul Heyman with whose body is it? Paul Heyman's head.
No, it's just Paul Heyman in the template, and then you make him like, and then like with 7 foot 2 and ridiculously tough.
So how tall is he?
He's over 7 feet tall.
And you can't teach that.
No, it's impossible to teach height. Because that's, I mean, it's a genetic thing. It's
Yes.
not related to intelligence. The hell are you on about, Enzo?
I just got the leaves.
And this was before he was concussed. Oh, sorry.
It would be more likely to be able to teach him to be a certified G and bona fide stud. What are you on about?
Look,
I think you'll find I have my qualification here. I have a PhD in being a certified G.
I'm in fact a doctor of thugonomics.
Yes. Welcome to the John Cena School of Thugonomics. Thugonomics! What's your language? We're going to have a swear jar in the middle of this. In the middle of this commentators table, I think.
First class just raps his theme tune, and all the other students like. So can you tell us what this actually is, though?
It's just a thing. It's a thing.
The thing.
just let me talk for a minute.
No.
It's like we have a choice. So Spider-Man's out here. He's red hot at the moment, isn't he?
Indeed.
What with him making his appearance in Captain America: Civil War, which we still need to see.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet, so if you give us spoilers, we will hunt you down and kill you.
Liam Neeson style. So coming out next, ooh, the lights have gone dark. Ominous music here. It's basically it's M.Bison's theme from Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Hey.
You know, when he had SNK boss syndrome. But it's like, you've almost beat me, right, I'm going to put in a huge Psycho Crusher that fills the entire screen.
Wow!
So,
There have been harder bosses though.
yeah, which is where the term SNK boss syndrome comes
Yeah.
from.
But I mean, like,
Screw you, Rugo! Screw you!
Let me
also
think.
screw every single boss in Tekken from Tekken 5 and onwards.
Jinpachi, you were a pain in the ass.
Jinpachi can fire fireballs, which you can't block in a Tekken game by you. And then he can fire too!
Yes.
And then Azazel in Tekken 6, who can literally only beat by playing as Army King and spamming the jump kick. In fact, the game for other characters' endings for beating him once, just because it was that difficult.
Wasn't Tekken 6 a load of horse shit?
Uh-huh.
Makes me wish I had some on PlayStation 2 now. We had Tekken 5 on that, and they were brilliant.
Emulators!
Emulators, yes, of course. Go on, little Lizzie Wizzy, I can tell you're itching to say something. It better be relevant.
I was gonna say something about Spider-Man, but no.
Well, go on then, talk about Spider-Man.
So, I was about to say that he's a teenager, and like a big spider, spider that got in little brains, that has got spider powers.
Right, so
I'm sure that nobody knew about that.
you're telling us his origin.
Shush.
You're telling us his origin story, which I think most people knew already.
Pretty much
yes.
everyone knows. It's like 15 billion issues where it's like, oh, you know what, I've got nothing to do this week. Let's recount my origin story.
Yay! And Uncle Ben's like, stop rebooting the story, I'm tired of getting shot. Speaking of which, how smoking hot is the reboot with Aunt May?
I don't want to think about it. I mean, Tony Stark comments on it. Like, yeah.
Are you off? Go on then. Right. He's departed us now because he just shouted. Like, we really needed his recap story being told. Oh, by the way, did you know that Bruce Wayne's parents were killed right in front of him?
What? Man, we've never been told that 15 million times ago.
No. Right, it's just you and me now, little Daddy E. Little Lizzie Wizzy's buggered off. I think he's gone to the merchandise stand.
Yeah, we've also got rid of Little Daddy Boo, so now it's just me and you, as it should be. They're both annoying.
Well, that depends. What does the All-CAW Wrestling universe think? Which commentators do you find the least annoying? You're stuck with me, I'm afraid.
Little Lizzie Wizzy's the single worst one to work with, I'm going to be honest with you. He is the Scott Steiner of commentators.
Yeah, and you get no sympathy off him. Thank God he wasn't commentating on a Samoa Joe match. Spider-Man and Bison going at it here. Bison gets a side Russian leg sweep there from Spider-Man. So why are these two feuding? Well, you probably didn't see this. There was a bit of an altercation going off backstage. Deadpool made the mistake of playing cards and having drinks with Shadaloo. And Deadpool basically ran out of Bison dollars, so he had to start putting other things on the line to gamble with. And one of the things he gambled was a shot at his World Heavyweight title, which he lost merely because Sagat was looking at his cards. So that's why tonight Sagat has got a shot against Deadpool for the World Heavyweight title. And you're probably thinking, well, where does Spider-Man come into this? Well, basically, Deadpool stormed off away from that card game, went to go off and have a chat with Spider-Man. It's like, yeah, there's something I need your hand with here, Spider-Man. It's like, well, what do you need a hand with? And at that point, Shadaloo walked in. And Deadpool was like, yep, fight first, ask questions later. So Spider-Man inadvertently found himself getting involved in this feud between Deadpool and Shadaloo.
Which is going really well for him.
Yes. Which I'm sure Spider-Man is really grateful to Deadpool about. Yeah. Seriously, when you have Deadpool and Spider-Man together in the comics, it normally produces comedy gold.
It's not really published by evil train drivers most of the time, but what do you do?
Yes. Well, this is where I think M.Bison is looking to re-establish himself in All-CAW Wrestling. As you can see, he's not using the same body that he had before. There's a butterfly suplex there, double underhook suplex. He had that massive body before at All-CAW Men, do you remember?
Yeah, the Street Fighter Alpha one.
Yes, but he had to change his body, had to reformat his body because it wasn't able to... It was far too much power being contained in that one body, you see. And that's where he's been all this time. He's been basically creating himself a new body.
Body.
Yes.
I was trying to say body.
Now, he was successful in that feud with Martial Law, but because his body was unstable... Body, that's what I said.
How many times you said body in this single episode?
I don't know, shall we do a body count?
Body.
Body count! That was a really shit Sega Mega Drive game. Anyway, because Bison's physical form was unstable, he wasn't able to take advantage of the momentum that he generated from beating Martial Law. But he's back now with this new physical form, and he's looking to make a name for himself, him and Sagat, here in All-CAW Wrestling. See, it's the start of a new era, folks. You'll probably find that not only are we bringing in new stars, but stars that were underutilised before in the past are now getting more of a shot. And Bison going for a choke slam! A choke slam onto Spider-Man! Oh my god! What impact! Going for a pin! One, two, three! Bison has just pinned a former tag team champion!
Wow!
M.Bison wins by way of pinfall here in this main event of what is part 1 of Extreme Rules.
And unlike the storyline in Street Fighter 4 and 5, he actually does something.
Yes.
Amazing.
Something relevant. Right, that was part 1 of Extreme Rules, folks. Come back next weekend, we will have part 2. We will have the triple threat hardcore match between Green Lantern, Punisher and Winter Soldier for the interactive title. We will have Donkey Kong versus Mega Man for the D-League title, a rematch from their match of Night of Champions. And the main event for part 2 will be the aforementioned Deadpool versus Sagat match for the World Heavyweight title. We've already seen one member of Shadaloo be successful here tonight. Will that repeat itself when we come to part 2? Bison's kicking off for some reason. You won the match, mate. What are you getting so pissed off about? Until next time, I'm the Big Daddy D.
And I'm a Little Daddy E.
And this is probably the only commentating team that we'll have now.
Yeah, I've told you. I told you before the match, let's not have him, but no.
Give him a chance. Be nice.
We gave him 15.
Right, fine then. We won't have him on commentating again. Unless the fans say otherwise. Do you really like to have little Lizzy Wizzy on commentary, or do you find him annoying as shit? Let us know.
Like I do.
Right, see you next week. Bye!